It's okay to fall down. It's okay to not make the right decision sometimes. It's okay to mess up, and it's okay to get sad, to get mad, to feel your emotions sometimes, you know? Sometimes it's necessary. We need to feel things. We need to be human. While all these things are okay, you know, it's okay to mess up. What's not okay is staying down. What's not okay is staying on the ground forever or for a prolonged period of time and getting lazy and staying where you're at just because somebody else at work got that promotion, or just because your friend got a girlfriend and you're still single and you're wondering, when is it my turn? Because you're trying to make content and you've been at it for however long, and then all of a sudden you see somebody else who started way after you. All of a sudden they get a viral video, or you know, their channel's just blowing up and their subscriber count is climbing rapid, and you're wondering, you know, what did you do wrong, or what didn't you do that they did? That's a terrible mindset to have. Awful mindset. Nobody's life is going to play out the way that yours does. To draw comparisons like that when things aren't going in your favor at a certain time is just another excuse to be lazy. Stay where you're at. Get comfortable. But oftentimes when people start to get comfortable, they start to live in a little bit of misery, even if it's not super obvious to them or anybody around them. To me, misery is waking up in the morning, snoozing your alarm a few times, rolling around in bed, you know, on TikTok, Twitter, whatever it may be. Before your feet even touch the ground, you're already scrolling on these things that are out here to steal your time, to make you a lazy person, to make you forget that you are on this earth for a reason, to make you forget that God has placed you on this earth within his creation for a reason. You are here for a reason. But because you're looking around, watching other people understand why they're here, understand their reason, start to fulfill their purpose, start to reach their goals, and you're comparing yourselves to them, and you're feeling bad for yourself because your goals aren't coming true. All these people you choose to see on social media, by the way, you can change your algorithm. You have the power to unfollow every single person you're following right now, actually, if that's what you need. If that's what needs to happen for you to clear up some mental bandwidth. But then you get out of bed and you go shower, you brush your teeth, and you head over to your job that you despise, makes you miserable. You don't want to be there. Your coworkers, you don't like them. The work you're doing doesn't feel meaningful, doesn't really feel like you're actually accomplishing anything. You know, there's no personal achievement in it. You get your nice 2% pay raise every year, maybe 5% if you're lucky. The boss keeps flipping you the double bird day after day, and you just take it because you think that you have no power over your own life, that you have no power to create change, when that couldn't be further from the truth. But you need to realize that you've been laying on the ground, not getting back up, feeling sorry for yourself, honestly crying like a little baby for a long time. You can stay there and you can flail your arms around, you can throw a temper tantrum like a little baby, constantly scrolling on social media, constantly continuing to compare yourself to others who are living lives that seem a lot better than yours from the outside looking in. You can keep doing that. I'm not gonna stop you. This is my attempt to get you to break that cycle. But you don't have to. If you don't want to get up, that's fine. Turn this video off. Open up TikTok. Scroll for another 3 hours. Continue to be miserable. That's up to you. That's your call. But if you're done doing that, if you're ready for something different, I'm going to need you to get up. I'm going to need you to go out, and I'm going to need you to take action. I'm going to need you to finally understand that you are in control of your own life. Nobody else can come and save you. Nobody else can pick you up. Nobody else can come and put in the work for you. They aren't going to go out and accomplish your goals and dreams for you and then come back 5, 10, maybe even 15, 20 years later, depending on what those goals and dreams are, and say, here you go. I got them for you. Now go out there and live the life you want. You're crazy if you think that's how it works. Get up. Go out and achieve your dreams. It's as simple as that. I never said it was easy, but it's a very, very simple process. I need you to understand that there will always be room for improvement. Even when you're 80 years old, there will always be room for improvement. So, there's no reason to not start making small changes today. There's no reason to not start taking some small steps that will immediately improve your life. These changes, these different steps that you're going to take, they're not going to be the same for every person. We all have different goals and dreams. We all want different things out of life. Some people have a dream of playing in the NBA one day. Some people have a dream of being a professional concert pianist. Some people have dreams of being full-time content creators. Some people have dreams of being car guys or car girls, owning a bunch of cool cars that go fast and are loud and make them happy. I have no reason to slander or hate on anybody, absolutely anybody out there who is actively doing things to bring them closer to what it is that they want out of life. But I will get on those who have fallen down at some point and who have continued to lay where they fell and cry and whine and bitch and moan about how tough their life is and how bad they have it. Could always be worse. If you're watching this video, you have internet connection, you have a device, whether it's a cell phone, a tablet, a computer, maybe a gaming console, you have something, right? You're probably in some sort of shelter right now, whether it's your own home, the dorm room, an apartment. So you want to sit there and tell me how tough your life is, how bad your life is? And I'm not saying you don't have your own struggles. I know there are people out there with crazy lives, unimaginable circumstances, unbelievable, unthinkable, unfathomable realities. You know, it humbles me, and it reminds me, I might have, what I consider as my issues, but man, I'll take them any day. What they're going through, I couldn't imagine. It's very sad and it's very unfortunate, but it is at the same time how the world is. I have nothing but sympathy for those who do endure extreme circumstances on a daily basis. But I also know that when they make it through whatever it is that they might be struggling with or whatever is testing them right now in their lives, on the other side of that, they're going to be incredibly strong people and they're going to be able to do incredibly amazing things. None of that will eliminate the struggles that they have gone through and the things that they carry with them. I'm very grateful for the struggles that I have in my life, right? The things that I allow to occasionally overtake me, put me in a bad mood. When I sit here and say, oh, why is my life so hard? In reality, I have all I need. I've been provided for by God. If the things that you claim are your struggles are work and work and work and work and work sometimes, and you finally feel like you're getting a little bit of a cushion, and then bang, you need new brakes or 4 new tires, or the list goes on and on and on. But if that or something similar are the big issues, the big challenges that you claim to be facing in life, man, I'm sorry. You gotta quit complaining. You gotta quit crying about these little minuscule things. Think of it like this. You ever been walking and you get a little tiny little pebble in your shoe? Not big at all, doesn't hurt, but you notice it's in there and you're like, oh, it's all right. I just tied these shoes up, double knotted them. I don't want to deal with that right now. I'll just let it be for this 30-minute walk, and when I get home, I'll take it out. Halfway through your walk, all of a sudden, that little pebble, that didn't hurt at first. You just knew it was there. It's digging into your foot. You're starting to get uncomfortable, maybe even starting to hurt you a little bit. And by the time you get home, that little pebble is driving you crazy. It's making you frustrated, irritable, angry. That's what these tiny little problems that are very, very solvable, very fixable. A lot of the things we claim are problems aren't even problems because we know what the answer is, right? We already know what the answer is. We just want to complain because getting up and taking care of our business and taking actionable steps to improve our lives, trying our best to become the best version of ourselves, it's just too hard. A lot of us don't want to do it. Again, like I said earlier, if you don't want to do it, if you think it's too hard, you don't want to pick yourself up, you don't want to climb off the ground, that's okay. I can't force you, but I highly, highly, highly suggest that you do. Take a look at yourself. Take a look in the mirror. Ask yourself, have I been honest with myself? Is my life really as awful and doomful and gloomy as I make it out to be? Or am I maybe just allowing myself to be lazy and stay down because, it's kind of comfy down here. I think the devil just threw me a pillow and a blanket. I'm gonna get nice and cozy and take a nap. And again, if that's you and you're okay with that, by all means, have at it. Relax to your heart's content. Let your life slip away. Let each day pass by where all you do is roll out of bed 45 minutes after you wanted to get up, show up to the job you hate late, causing you to get yelled at even more by the boss you really wish you could just punch right between the eyes, but you can't because you need that job, you need that paycheck. But if you're feeling a little different energy than you felt in a while after listening to this video, I encourage you, I challenge you, pick yourself up right now. Pick yourself up and look around and say to yourself, what can I do right now? What can I do right now to start making my life a little bit better? If you are out there right now and you're picking yourself up and you're looking around, but you're like, I really do not know where to start. I'll give you a few right now. Start journaling. Start keeping a planner. Start reading books. Good books. Books that are going to teach you things. Books that will provide you value. Okay? The Power of Now. Think and Grow Rich. Atomic Habits by James Clear. 3 amazing books. 3 amazing books that have helped change my life. 3 books that I will continue to read over the course of my life. There's a few things right there. Start a planner. Start journaling. Whether you're writing or whether you're just recording yourself talking. You don't have to post them anywhere. Just record yourself talking, your thoughts. It's kind of insane writing down your thoughts and reading them back, or recording videos of your thoughts and then listening back and thinking, wow, that sounds a lot different in my head. It actually sounds way better in my head. And now that I'm reading it or hearing it spoken out loud, I don't know that I actually do believe that. I don't know if I want to have that value anymore. They're powerful things that nowadays are laughed at, pushed to the back, but they're very powerful, and they're being laughed at and pushed to the back for a reason. They're trying to transform us into weak-minded people. They're trying to transform us into people who can't think for themselves, into people who can't even take care of themselves. And we can't let that happen. If you've picked yourself up throughout the course of watching this video and you're looking for some more tips on, actionable steps that you can take literally right now to start out this journey of bettering yourself, leave a comment. More than happy to answer questions. More than happy to interact with you guys down in the comments. I appreciate it so much. Every single view, every single like, every single comment, it means the world to me. Nothing short of incredible. And I am so happy I started this journey. I would urge you, if you're out there, I know I'm very small right now, but if you've been thinking about starting to post content, trying to become a creator, I would urge you to do so. It is changing me in ways that I could have never imagined, and this is only the beginning for me, so I'm very excited. Thank you guys for watching, and We'll see you in the next one.